Running an immigration practice means juggling client intake, court deadlines, billing, and mountains of paperwork, often across 3 or 4 different tools that don't talk to each other. Immigration law practice puts all of it in one place, built specifically for how immigration firms actually work. I'm Marcus Mitchell, managing partner at Mitchell & Associates, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how my firm uses it, starting right from the dashboard.
This is Homebase, the dashboard. At a glance, how many active clients we have, how many open matters, outstanding balances across the firm, and an upcoming work feed that pulls together every deadline, court date, and task that needs attention soon, sorted by date. I start every morning here. Let's go to clients. This is every person our firm represents, searchable and filterable in seconds, by name, by status, by attorney. Let's open one. Priyanka Sharma. Priyanka came to us for an O1 Extraordinary Ability visa, and I'll use her file to show you how deep the client record really goes. Priyanka's profile captures everything intake actually needs, not a generic name and phone form. Legal name and any name variants, date of birth, gender, preferred language, current immigration status, an A number if she has one, and whether she's currently in detention. We track 4 separate address types: home, mailing, business, and any other, plus multiple phone numbers and emails, because clients change numbers more often than you'd think. We even track how she found us, so I know which referral sources are actually working. Scroll down and you get the immigration-specific detail that generic CRMs just don't have. Family information, relief fields for spouse, parents, and siblings sits right here too. Priyanka's case is employment-based, not family-based, so those fields aren't the ones doing the work for her, but they're ready the moment a case actually needs them. Then entry and exit history, including her visa type and any prior CBP encounters. Criminal and removal history, tracked and cleared for every client. Necessary FOIA requests. We've got a USCIS FOIA flagged on her file to pull her prior H-1B records. Relief screening information. And finally, intake notes and quotation details. So the whole story of how we're building her case lives in one place. Now let's open a case for her. From Priyanka's profile, I create a new matter. Case type, O1 Extraordinary Ability. The agency it's filed with, USCIS in this instance. And I assign myself as attorney and Elena, our paralegal, as support staff. The date we open the matter is stamped automatically, and the case gives us a dedicated field for every other key date as it happens. When we're retained, filing deadlines, the day we actually file, the receipt date, any court date, and eventually the disposition date, so nothing falls through the cracks. Every case moves through a pipeline you fully control. Intake, evidence gathering, attorney review, client signature, filed, approved, disposed, closed. Whatever stages match how your firm actually works. That order isn't hard-coded, it's defined here in settings. Simply click the up/down arrows to reorder the pipeline to match your firm's workflow. Of course, you can add or edit the status types to exactly match your firm's lexicon. Returning to Priyanka's case, we see that right now Priyanka's case is sitting in evidence gathering. Clicking Advance automatically moves her case status to the next stage in the order that we prescribed in settings. And the matter timeline gives me a complete chronological history of everything that's happened on her case. So if another attorney has to pick it up tomorrow, they're not starting from zero. Every phone call, court appearance, and document received gets logged as a note, tagged by type, so I can filter for every client call or every court date across my entire caseload, not just one file. I can add notes right from the client page, the case page, or this central notes view, whichever is faster in the moment. The calendar pulls every deadline, court date, and event directly from our cases, automatically. I don't enter anything twice. If a filing deadline is sitting on a case, it's already sitting on this calendar and already on my dashboard's upcoming work feed. Now, billing, because immigration firms live and die by cash flow. Each client has a financials tab showing the fee we quoted, every payment received, and a running balance updated the moment a payment posts. For Priyanka, we quoted a flat fee for the O1 visa case, and right now she's got about $5,200 outstanding. I can see exactly what's paid and what's owed without pulling a separate invoice. Priyanka can't pay her full balance in one shot, so let's set up a payment plan for her. From her Financials tab, I click Add on Payment Plan Schedule, enter a payment amount, pick a start date and a frequency, and the system calculates the end date automatically based on what she still owes. Now it's a real installment schedule tied to her file, not a spreadsheet on the side. And if an account ever falls behind, the system can generate reminder, warning, and even termination letters automatically, merged with that client's real data. For documents and letters, we use merge templates. Write the letter once, and client and case data drops in automatically. Need to reach every client with a balance over a certain amount, or every case sitting in a specific status? Mass letters lets me filter and send to exactly that group in one pass, instead of drafting 40 individual emails. Here's where it gets interesting. Every client and case page has an AI assist button, powered by Claude. In draft document mode, I can generate an intake summary, a client letter, or a FOIA request, pre-filled with Priyanka's actual case context, not a blank template I have to fill in myself. I review it, edit anything I want, and then copy it, email it, print it, or insert it straight into our editor. And it's always clearly labeled as a starting draft, never a substitute for attorney judgment. Now, switch to Case Assistant mode. In this mode, I can just ask questions about Priyanka's case in plain English. For instance, need to check on outstanding documents? Simply ask, what documents are still outstanding? Want to know about an upcoming deadline? Well, just ask, what's the next deadline? And it answers, grounded in her actual case file, not a generic immigration FAQ. Now let's have a look at AI in the financials area. Payment reminder mode drafts a collections email based on a client's real balance, and I pick the tone, gentle, professional, or firm, depending on where that relationship stands. It saves my staff from writing the same awkward email over and over. An analyzed document is a real time saver. To use, select the Documents tab. Scroll down to the AI Assist button. Click it and then enter a title for the document that you want to analyze. Paste in text from a scanned notice, such as an I-797, an EAD, a green card, etc. Click the Extract Fields button to extract the fields from the pasted text. Next, click the Use Extracted Fields button, select the real document once you have it in hand, and upload the document. The uploaded document and the related key fields are all inserted directly into our records, instead of retyping everything by hand. For visibility across the whole firm, the Report Center has 10 built-in reports: Executive Summary, Productivity, Income and Income Totals, Collections, Client Balance Detail, Case Pipeline, Workload, Deadlines, and a Cash Audit Report. Everyone is configurable by date range, owner, attorney, and case type. All can be printed to a PDF report format or the data exported cleanly for my bookkeeper or for partner meetings. In Settings, Team Management is where I add attorneys and staff, assign roles, and set permissions module by module: none, read-only, or full access. My paralegals see client and case data. They don't see firm-wide financial reports unless I grant that specifically. Lookup tables let me customize case types, agencies, statuses, and payment methods to match exactly how my firm operates, including that case pipeline order I showed you earlier. Email delivery connects our own firm SMTP, so every letter and reminder goes out from our real firm address, not some generic no reply. And billing is a direct line into our own Stripe portal. Update the card on file, view invoices, upgrade or cancel, all without calling anyone. If you're moving off of an old Access database or a spreadsheet system, which is exactly where my firm started, the guided data import tool maps your existing clients, cases, and fees into the system automatically, so you're not starting from a blank slate. To use, simply choose the file that you'd like to import, then the record type. The system automatically maps field names that it understands and allows you to map any others or make changes to the auto-mapping selections. Below the mapping form is a complete preview of what you've mapped field by field so that you can be confident in the map selections. And if I ever get stuck, there's an Ask AI chat available on every screen that answers questions about the app itself and can file a support ticket automatically if it can't resolve something. Replies show up right here in my inbox with a badge so I never miss one. Okay, so that's immigration law practice: intake, case management, deadlines, billing, AI-assisted drafting, and firm-wide reporting, built specifically for how immigration attorneys actually work, not retrofitted from a generic law firm tool. Start your 14-day free trial at immigrationlawpractice.us.com and see what your practice looks like when everything's finally in one place.